Guys, Phoenix, we should reward you somehow. What kind of reward do you want, man? Tell me, because you're always the first here. Every single AMA, you are the first here, man. Sure, give me your address. I will send you some LTMP for sure. Just, yeah, you can message me on Telegram, up to you. Yeah. Persistence reward, man. You're amazing. So, let's get started, guys. It's Friday and we have our regular Fridays AMA. Not so many people, but let's get started regardless. So as you can see, I'm in Dubai. I'm gonna go to Turkey next week. There's Istanbul Blockchain Week. We have a sizable Turkish community. Maybe they're not so happy with Waves, but it does not matter. You know, we have to reach out to people, even if they don't like us. You know, so I'm gonna go to Turkey and I'm gonna reach out to the Turkish community, and I think we're bringing them back. We have a lot of Turks, and they're very passionate about crypto. So, and we will never give up on our Turkish community, even if they hate us. So that's why I'm going to Istanbul on the 13th. I'm gonna give a speech about units, and you're very welcome to attend and meet me in person. So yeah. Otherwise, what's happening on Waves? Basically, yes. So bridges are finally like the other bridges direction from units to Waves, from Waves to units. Sorry, is on StageNet, and next week it will be on the testnet, and we will finalize those bridges that were done by a couple teams. By Christopher, by Bram, and we will probably release them so you can also help us test the testnet. And we will, there is only one missing piece here in this puzzle, is the DAO. I don't think it's going to be complicated. We have some time still, a couple of weeks actually, and we will do the DAO during that time. And basically, guys, it's complete and we'll be ready to launch. And we're not going to delay no matter what's happening on the market. We just don't give a fuck. So, because we need to launch. We need to launch. So it's always some shit is happening. And if you want to wait for some kind of bull run, I think you'll die before this bull run actually happens. And we wanted to like start massive influencer campaign this week, but it was really hard to start because all influencers were busy with current market conditions. So it's gonna start next week again. But we have, I think, a pretty good Korean campaign now that has been running for about a week. We have a lot of Koreans in questing platform. They're doing daily tasks. It's pretty good. So now we have to add international, and we will have a separate Turkish stream. That's why I'm going to Turkey. Yeah, so we'll have like international, Korean, CIS, because CIS, because we are CIS, right? So one way or another. And we have Turkish, like 4 major campaign directions. And now like we have this marketing company we are partnering up with, and they're like finalizing the KOL round now. So hopefully, it will start early next week. What else can I tell you guys? Yes, some more news. Yes, we have more tokens bridged to other chains in partnership with Oldbridge. They are Pete, WX, and Rome. 3 tokens more. So expect some action because it's not done for nothing. You know, there is some deeper meaning behind it. guys. Yeah, so stay tuned for more. And I think they are not the last tokens that we breached to other chains. So all in all, that's it, guys. I will elaborate on finer details of what we do during the AMA. Probably let's not do any contest this week because last week it was almost for nothing, I guess. Nobody participated. I haven't come up with any ideas, so let's just make a pause. Maybe let's just talk, guys. So let's just have a cordial AMA, and you will ask me questions. I will answer them without any further incentives. To the moon, Vladimir, absolutely. Rome is gonna go to the moon, and there's gonna be Rome on the moon. You're gonna build Rome on the moon. Phoenix, send me your Waves address. We still can't see the pass-through that have taken place on Virus. I think there is this like voting thing, and it's a third-party app, and I think it wasn't paid for. Let me just, before I forget, let me just ask. If you guys wanna come up with some, yeah, I will get the reply now. If you wanna come up with some governance proposal, you are very welcome to do so. Let us just figure out why it's not working anymore. Where is this window? Yes. Ivan is here. Say hello from Zaporizhia. Oh, my homies. How are you doing, guys? I really wanna go there as soon as I can. I will go, but currently, I think I can't. So too many commitments. But I will be there. Tell us more about cooperation with Lumia and how it will influence Waves ecosystem. Yes, I will tell you now. Thank you. Good question. Yeah, Lumia. Yeah, I'm asking about the formal years. Just a second. Yeah, so what is Lumia actually? There was Orion protocol, and it was started by Alexei, who worked in Waves for many years. He was one of the first coders for Waves DEX. He wasn't the inventor, and actually I wasn't the inventor either, I think. And the idea was conceptualized by Dmitry Meshkov. He's a pretty well-known blockchain developer. So he came up with this idea of chain matching. And Alexei was one of the first developers, and then he left Waves around 2019, and he had this like nice idea of bringing centralized exchanges liquidity to DeFi. And that was his idea, like 100%. So no bad blood. And of course, he used some ideas from Waves, but it's fine, it's open source. So like I don't hold any grudge. And he launched Orion protocol with some partners. Actually, I know them as well. I saw them in Dubai. They're very nice guys, by the way. And now they're like relaunching the protocol, focusing more on B2B. It was like B2C, so they tried to do a terminal for people to use for trading. But I think it didn't get a lot of traction. So now they're like tapping into B2B market, basically offering centralized exchange liquidity to DeFi protocols. I think it's a very neat idea, by the way, because the result of liquidity on centralized exchanges, and if you want to bootstrap your DeFi thing, whatever it is, like, but basically what it can be. It can be some DEX, more or less, yeah? You can use that liquidity to basically bootstrap your DEX. And I think we will partner with them on DEXs that will be on units. It's not so easy to use them for current waves DEX. It's going to be much easier to use them for EVM DEXs. So once units is launched, we're going to partner with them for liquidity provision. They're nice guys, and I think their product is solid. Alexei worked in Waves, and we always had solid developers, you know. So many people from Waves work in different protocols. It's like 1inch, a lot of people from Waves. Ton, what else? Tons of people from Waves. And Bloom as well. You know, so I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. So I don't have any second thoughts. I'm just happy for them. Then they started in Waves and were able to use that experience for their further endeavors. So it's cool. Simple swaps, let me. Yeah. Basically, Vera situation is the following. It wasn't paid for and it needs to be restored. So probably they need to reach out to that foreign software provider. Simple swap, still very good to swap. What's a simple swap? What if feature 23 won't be accepted? I think we're gonna be good. Yeah. So basically, the fact that it's not being accepted at the moment show that Waves community is decentralized. You know, I can't force any decisions through, even if I find them very reasonable. Also, because I don't have Waves. So it's cool, guys. So we'll, you know, I think this is a very nice idea. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made this proposal. So, but when there is a will, there is also a way, you know. So if it's not accepted right now, we'll come up with something else. Actually, we're doing pretty fine with units, and I think we're gonna be fine, even without this proposal. Being accepted right now. But actually, if it's not accepted now, but if it's accepted later, I think it might turn out much better, actually. Why? Because imagine if it's accepted after we've launched units and the launch is successful and the Waves price is higher and there is not so much negativity around Waves. This proposal can become something much bigger because it was like more or less like last resort proposal to deal with Binance delisting, which brought Waves price down by 100%, and we didn't have funds to pay the developers. And it was made not out of desperation, but it was kind of like, you know, we need to resolve this right now, so let's do this. And you know, it's not really always working out when you do this like last resort proposals, you know. But if it's not accepted now, but accepted later in different situation, it can actually work out pretty well for Waves. because people don't understand this and they're afraid of inflation, which is extremely, like, okay. But in the future, when waves price is higher, and after that, like half a year increased inflation period, I think we will turn off inflation completely. It's going to be zero because we will have units, and waves miners, waves validators will be getting the tokens from all those connected chains. So they just won't care that much for those waves, because the APY from those chains should be much, much, much higher. So we will just turn this inflation off completely, and we will have this like half a year period just probably to fund the DAO, for example, with some more waves and spend it on launching more projects. And guys, this can be massive. So if it's not accepted now, but if it's accepted later, I think this thing can be really big in the future. Can I remind, I was told that the X were sent today. And guys, you have to be very public. So you don't have to ask me. You should go to the team chats and ask there. Don't ask me. Don't do anything behind the scenes. Be very open. And basically, I wasn't involved in this, and I was told that the X had been sent to Bram. When swap egg 1-to-1. Rome is on curve. Come on, really, really. Give us the pool link, please. It's not fault of Binance after you are so misguided. Oh, shit. Will the unit 0 DAO work line the power DAO? Yes, or it will be based on the same ideas. Yes. And I'm working on proper launch of Power Protocol, guys. It's not gonna happen until units has launched, but after that, I will be focusing on Power, like 50% of my time. Waves DEX is the best design, just needs more products and liquidity. Yeah, it's the best design since 2017, man. Can you believe 7 years? It has had the best design. LFG, absolutely, man. Exactly. It didn't come down 100%. 50%. Yes. It can come up 100%. I'm stupid. I don't know basic math. I'm stupid, So. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Patrick, I'm sorry. I have experienced a different crypto and waves is the best comparatively speaking. Yeah. I think why it's good, because I think good ideas are behind it, So everybody has more or less the same. It's not that, you have some crypto projects that are like way better than the others. But I think ideology matters, and we always tried to create something straightforward, simple, and for the people. And I think it shows in our products. And for example, I think user experience on Ethereum is pretty horrible. When I use Ethereum, I swear, I use a lot of curse words. When can we look at the beta side for the DAO? Couple weeks, I think. Yeah, it's not going to be complicated because we have everything. We just need to add integration with breach contracts. Actually, you need to be able to launch a breach contract through the DAO. And basically, that's the only thing that needs to be developed. Otherwise, we have everything. When will the Telegram wallet be launched? The guys are working on it, community guys. It's not the core team. This is some guys from the community, and I think they're moving pretty fast. I talked to them today. You should ask them probably. I don't know if they are public, so I won't give you their Telegram names. But I think you can find them in the community. There is like a couple of technical issues because usually people do like standalone wallets for Telegram. You have like wallet in Telegram, which is like core team wallet. But other wallets also for Ton, for example, are standalone apps. And there is some reasons for that, but we won't do a standalone app. We will do fully integrated wallet on Telegram. So there is a couple complications, actually. That's why everybody is doing a standalone version, but we will do native integration. And requires a bit of research into how Telegram is built. But I think this research is over and the guys are basically coding away and it's going to be done in foreseeable future. When Waves even breach next week, absolutely. It's working on StageNet, so I had Ethereum worst experience. Yes, there is some kind of strange flow, strange user flow in my opinion. And like when you, for example, have to allow access to your wallet for any amount of tokens, so it's kind of like you feel that it's not like there's something wrong with it, like. But okay, it's for example, it's more flexible than Waves. I agree with this, but it has a lot of drawbacks as well. So I hope you got my address on Telegram. Yep. Yeah, I got your address, man. Yeah, I can see it. I will send you for your perseverance and agility. I'm not sure, guys. I never used Solana. What do you think about Solana user experience? From what I've seen, I think it imitates somewhat Waves. Like when Binance lists L2MP, I don't know, man. Nor do I care too much. You need Binance. Why? When you need Binance? Let me tell you when you need Binance. When you need Binance. When you need to sell something, But I don't have anything to sell. So I don't need Binance. You need Binance for liquidity, like for like infinite liquidity where you can sell, sell, and sell. I don't have anything to sell, guys. So why do I need Binance? No. Okay, I will send you a URL to a piece, man. While we don't have any questions yet, let me send you some sweet L2 in peace. How much? I don't know. No, I can't be too generous, but I don't want to be too stingy either. So let's do something like that. Send. Why the list from the Binance? It's our little secret, man. Send me something. No, I won't send you nothing. Uh, Binance sucks, absolutely. Uh, Binance sucks ass. You can quote me. Uh, yeah. But Phoenix, you really earned it, you know. You were so consistent. Uh, in the contest, no, we actually no. We had three teams uh, who made the bridge. Two of them received their prizes, and Galka bailed out. You can ask her why. I don't know. And Bram of Waste Ducks fame coded one of the bridges, and Christopher BAI and Signature Chain uh, did the second one. And we haven't announced them yet because the other bridging direction is not done yet. It's going to be done next week from waste to units, and they will integrate it, and we will announce the bridges. uh, maybe BHA will send you something someday. Okay, guys, more questions. Because otherwise, I think I've covered everything. So what's next week? Yeah, once again, I will repeat, I will be in Turkey. The other bridging direction, which is waves to units, will be on the testnet. I really hope that we will be able to start QL campaign because it's becoming a bit ridiculous, actually. Our Korean one is running, and I like it. It's not massive, but you can feel that it actually exists. You know, so we have to replicate the same thing for Turkey, CIS, and English-speaking world. And we're going to be good, I think. And we will launch in September. We're not going to delay anything. And after that, we will focus on new launches in the ecosystem, which I think is going to be as important as Unit Zero launch. Then we have built maybe you Bitstreet, maybe you've built a very good interface. So please show it to me because it was a hackathon. So the guys were in a rush, and maybe you've taken your sweet time and made a beautiful interface with AI integrated, and I don't know whatnot. We should, yeah. Deadline was there was a deadline, but no worries. You show it to me, send it to me. Maybe we will announce it as well, and just send me the link. Do you have an address for donations to which you can donate your waste tokens and those issued in waste? Donate to whom? Will unstate on TMP be burned when Unit Zero mining starts? No, you will be able to stake them later, actually. So people who have it in staking who have it staked will basically make more money because there's going to be this like portion of union zero, which is going to be distributed to L2MP. And the earlier you stake your L2MP, the more union zeros you get, obviously. If for some reason you're like a slow poke or something, or just slow, you don't have them staked, you will be able to do that later, but that will obviously impact the overall amount of union zeros that you're gonna get. When L2 goes above, I think yes, man, yes. We won't disable this feature, I think. Let's see how it goes. Yes, currently I don't see any reasons to change anything, so probably we won't take XTM to $1, but in any case, this like interest for L2MP, this demand for L2MP can burn some XTM as well, not all of it, but some, which is nice. And every little helps, Will we ever hold an AMA in Russian in the same Telegram? Maybe, yeah, sure. Let's just maybe settle on a date. It's just, and I will do a Russian AMA for sure. I think it's a proper time to do that now because we're gonna have this campaign, CIS campaign, and like not all CIS because most Telegram most Twitter influencers actually are Russian and Ukrainian. They post in English, but it turns out they're all Russian speaking, so it's pretty funny. When XTN is swapped via contract, that XTN is burnt. Yes, it will be burnt, of course, yes. Yes, no, it will be burnt. Burnt without any mercy. Okay, guys, a couple more questions, and I'll be on my way. NSBT is not dead, despite everything you might have heard about it. But don't expect anything before units launch. I'm focusing on this now, and to do something in NSBT, I think some input from myself is required. So I need to organize things, and but I'm in the process of this because I like this idea of index on EVM chains, and unit launch actually is a very good moment to finally do that, what we promised so many times. It's not phased out, man. It's it's resting. It's just like it's in the passive mode. It's just like somehow asleep, recuperating. Okay. Thank you, Patrick. Good questions. Pleasure to see you here. You're very welcome. When WX futures? Guys are working, so WX team is currently not so big, unfortunately. They had to fire some people, but I think they will hire some people back soon, and this will expedite things. And I told at the beginning of this AMA that WX token has been breached to other chains. So expect some news around WX. maybe even some listings on centralized exchanges. Okay. Yeah. As for double X plans, I gave you some kind of a teaser. Just wait, we will finalize. I will help them finalize. I'm talking to the guys. They're not in Dubai. Uh, I think like not so many people are in Dubai now. I'm alone in the office currently, but I'm in touch with everyone. So everything is moving forward. And one thing at a time, of course, we can't do everything at once. So now we are focusing on units, but I think it makes sense to try and do some things parallel to units launch, because double X will not go anywhere, because it's like it's a cornerstone, it's a staple of Waves ecosystem. You have basically Waves wallet there, so a lot of people use it as Waves wallet. So it's not going to disappear, it's going to be there for decades to come, So yeah, we need to bring it back to life one way or another, and I think it's time to do it. As for a detailed plan, is going to be there soon. Okay, so I think, guys, that's about it. See some of you in Turkey. After that, I think I'll go to Korea in September and to Singapore to token 2040 something. Yes, so maybe I'll see some of you there as well. Also Dubai events. I'm not sure that I'm going to be in Dubai, but I will be coming here in any case. Another question, do you attract young developers from 20 to 30 years old? Yes, now we have started onboarding for Units network, and we have some people now who actually started the outreach. The goal is to bring a lot of teams on board. If you're a developer, you can reach out directly to me, actually. So everybody knows my Telegram. When Unit0 have its own wallet system, but it's basically MetaMask, man. It's MetaMask. Just use MetaMask for now. Yeah. At the beginning of the AMA, I was like discussing how bad Ethereum was, but we're gonna use MetaMask. Yeah, it's a bit like contradictory, but I think Ethereum is far from perfect, but this is like the most established chain, and they have the most established applications. So you have to deal with the fact. Let's see how it goes from there. So Units is unique because you can also potentially connect non-EVM chains to Units. So we are launching EVM chains now on Units, but potentially we can expand the setup to non-EVM chains and even to Waves chains. So potentially we can launch Waves chains connected to main Waves chain. And I have some ideas about that, but I think it's a bit premature to elaborate further. Okay, guys, so yes, that was a vague statement that I made at the end of this AMA, some kind of like vague teaser of things that potentially can be done in the future. So yeah, I think it's a good moment to say goodbye. Wish you a pleasant week. Remind you that you should ride on waves. Power belongs to the people, and units is coming. I love you all.